Hi, my name is Andrew Moylan. This week's Mathematica Q&A blog post is on the subject of generating random numbers. Our question is, how can I generate random integers between -10 and 10 but excluding 0? You can use the function random integer to generate random integers in the range -10 to 10, but of course sometimes a 0 is generated. You could use a function like delete cases to delete the zeros whenever they appear. The disadvantage of this method is that you don't know in advance how many integers you'll get. In this case, there were 47 non-zero integers. A better way to solve this problem is to begin by setting up a list of the acceptable integer values. In this case, we join the list of integers from -10 to -1 to the list from 1 to 10 to get this list of 20 acceptable values. 0 is not in the list, of course. Then we can use the function random choice, which takes a list as its first argument and generates random choices from that list. So here are 50 random integers between -10 and 10, excluding 0. A more general way to solve this problem is to recognize that what you're really trying to do is generate samples from a certain discrete probability distribution. You can use the function probability distribution to define that distribution. In this case, the probability density function, bool of x not equal to 0, defines a probability density that is constant everywhere between -10 and 10, except at the value 0, where the probability density is 0. Once we have our probability distribution defined, we can use the built-in function randomVariate to generate 50 samples from this distribution. This probability distribution-based method is much more general because you could use any predicate inside bool. In this example, the predicate defines numbers that are either even or numbers that are prime. So we can use this distribution to generate random integers between 1 and 1000 that are either even or prime. Here are 20 such numbers. There are several other built-in functions for generating random numbers. Random sample gives a random subset of a list, as though you're drawing items from a bag of values without replacing them after each draw. Random real, or another function random complex, can be used to generate random real or complex numbers in a given range, in a similar way to random integer. To read about this Q&A topic in more detail, visit blog.wolfram.com, where you can also download the post as a CDF.